Hey everybody, sorry about that. Hopefully we can get everybody back on. I don't know what happened. I had a different link than everybody else.
Okay, now it's working.
Stephanie, you on?
So Kate, I'm gonna send the link out to everybody really quick just to make everybody happy.
What it's the same link as I just posted on our team page on the Team Plexus Emerald Coast.
Okay, yeah, because I was on and then I got bumped off and then it wouldn't let me get back on, but everybody's sending me messages saying they can't get on. So I just want to make sure I can tell them to look or send them the link.
I think now that I'm on,
I think people are getting it now, maybe.
See, I'm paying attention to such small details. Look, see the lock cover? Oh, that's kind of messed up. But look, it's larger in this reel.
I need more.
Oh,
Now.
Kate, do you want everybody to mute themselves or do you want to mute them really quick?
I'll mute them.
Okay. Hey, if y'all could just mute your microphone so there's no background noise, we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry, we got started a couple minutes late. There was a
Sorry.
Can everybody hear us okay? I hope all y'all can hear us okay. We're so excited that you guys are here. We will be recording this. I just want to let you guys know that there is a little chat section on the bottom of the screen. You should see the chat button. If you have questions throughout the meeting, please feel free to type them in that section so that we can try to help answer any questions that you guys might have. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I got that link posted. All right, so we're so excited y'all are here. My name's Stephanie Machado. If you guys don't know me, I am a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus. I originally, just really quick, a quick little tidbit about myself is I joined Plexus in May of 2014, strictly just for the wholesale discount. Never, ever, ever was I interested in working the business or did I even know that I got into network marketing. So the business is kind of an accidental thing that just kind of happened. I'm very blessed that it did. I am a registered nurse. I was working full-time, 3 to 4 12-hour shifts a week. So I thought absolutely there's no way I have no time to, do something extra. I had 2 kids, a 6-month-old and a 1.5-year-old. So whatever your excuse may be that you think that you can't work this business, I can promise you guys that if you make time for this business and make it a priority in your life, it's going to give you freedom that you've never had before. Now I'm able to work PRN, which is as needed, and I work because I want to, not because I have to as a nurse, y'all. So what a huge blessing that is to be able to stay at home with my family. I have 2 kids, now age 3 and 4. I go to work because I like to go to work and I enjoy being a nurse, but not because I have to. And, if y'all haven't seen the compensation plan and the graphic for income disclosures, you guys should definitely take a look at that because Kate and I are both Sapphires, so we're only 1 rank away from the in the company. And I got here in less than 3 years, you guys. So that's a huge blessing, and it's just totally amazing to have such an awesome team and to be able to do this with people that I love and my friends and my family. So we just wanted to go through a little bit with y'all tonight. I actually have some notes here in front of me. I just want to kind of make sure I stay on target. But I'm going to be talking about a few things, and then Kate's going to be talking about a few things as well. So the first thing that I actually want to just share with you guys, I'm actually going to share my screen and show y'all the back office. So if you guys haven't logged into your back office yet, you're going to go to plexusworldwide.com. This is pretty self-explanatory, but I just want to make sure everybody knows how to do this. And you're going to go to your ambassador login, and then your user ID and your password is whatever you created when you joined. So that's something that you created. Make sure you have it written down and saved so that you don't lose where that is. So then you're just going to hit login. So this is your dashboard, and one of the most important things when you join, even if you guys aren't interested in business, is you want to make sure that these buttons, the backup order, is your products to ship to you every month. So even if you're just taking the products, you should have, your set amount of products sent to you every month. So for me, for example, I take Triplex every single month. So that's what ships to me every single month. So always make sure that you have that on, because if you don't want to run out of products. If your sponsor hasn't told you one of the most important things with our products is you have to be consistent. You have to take the products every single day. When you stop taking the products, it's kind of like starting all over again. So you don't want to run out of products. So it's so important to make sure you have that backup order or that convenience order set up at all times. The other thing is your website hosting fee. That's that $34.95 that you pay when you join Plexus. How amazing is it that you guys join this awesome business and you only pay $34.95 and you have your own business? Where else do you guys know that you can pay $34.95 to have your own business? So this has to just be paid every year in order for you to have to get the wholesale pricing and get the wholesale discount and to be an ambassador with Plexus. And then PV is your personal volume or your sales, and we'll go into that a little bit more later. But this is the dashboard, and that's really one of the most important things getting started that you want to make sure you have set up. When you go to shopping and you go to convenience orders, that's how you're going to set up that order to ship to you every single month. So mine's an unconditional basis, and I have multiple different things in there right now. And you can change this whenever you want to change it. And you can set it to whatever day you want to ship to you as well. But you can also, at any time that you want to order any product, if you run out of something or you want to add something new to your order, you can go through here, order anytime you want. You just like the Plexus Edge. You can go and you just hit add to cart and check out. And you can buy your products right then and there at wholesale. So you get the wholesale pricing on all of your products, which is absolutely amazing. And what I kind of like to tell people is it's kind of like a savings membership. You're just getting that $34.95 to get that wholesale discount every single month on your products for a whole year. Another thing in the shopping tab is if you are interested in kind of sharing a little bit about your business, you can actually go to My Plexus Print. And this is where you can order any brochures or business cards, any other marketing materials, things like that. So if you are interested, I would highly, highly encourage you to have business cards on hand. You can order them from here, or you can order them from Etsy or wherever you would like to order them, but it's very convenient to have that right then and there in your back office for you. You can also track your packages. If you go to order and package tracking, you can actually click on the packaging tracking number and it'll show you exactly where your order is. And that's pretty much it in the shopping tab. On the account services tab, if you guys didn't write down the website that you created when you joined, you can actually go to preview my site and it'll bring your website up. This is what people will see when you send it to them. This is your website. So to save it, what I recommend is clicking on the link, copy and pasting it and putting it in the notes section on your phone so that you'll have it readily available to send to people to order from you. I don't ever recommend anybody put this website on your Facebook page whenever you make a post, and we're going to talk about that shortly. You only want to send your website in a private message. All right, and then under account services, you can also, if you moved, you can change your contact information. If you got a new credit card, you can manage that card here, and you want to make sure that card's up to date, especially for your monthly order and also for that $34.95. Also, your Plexus Pay Portal, you need to be sure to set that up whenever you join Plexus. Once you get a customer or an ambassador and you are eligible for your first paycheck, you'll get an email through Plexus Portal instructing you on how to set up your Plexus Pay Portal. You can also go to training, and these are videos that I highly encourage every new person to watch because it really kind of just goes over the basic back office, and it also goes over how to set up your pay portal so that you can be sure to get paid. So you want to make sure that you guys take a look through that as well. One more thing I want to go through is the tools, and I know I'm going super fast, so if y'all have questions, please write them down and send them to your sponsor that signed you up, or write them in the chat section, and we'll be more than happy to try to address all of them for you. But this is just kind of a brief overview. When you go to the tools section, you can actually go to the multimedia library. Y'all, these are some amazing resources. And I will tell y'all, I have never done network marketing before. I strictly learned how, me and Kate kind of start at the same time. I strictly learned how to do this by watching videos every day, y'all. Videos about our products, videos that encourage y'all to get in on these audio trainings. It's just right in your back office, and it's under the multimedia library. Another cool thing that you can go to is if you go to YouTube, please feel free to find me on YouTube, but you can see all the people that I subscribe to, and I would highly encourage you to subscribe to all these people as well. This is how I learned to work this business, y'all. I watched a video every single day about the products and about growing your business, and that's really what helped me. We also have videos on my channel, some team calls that we've done in the past, that kind of stuff. So y'all feel free to subscribe to those on YouTube. And then also under the tools tab, you can go to the library section and you'll actually find any kind of specials that Plexus is running. You'll see the compensation plan. You'll see success from home, different kinds of things that you can actually look at. And I would highly encourage y'all to go looking through that as well. Plexus convention is coming up in May. So it's not too late for you to register, but spots will fill up. It's already getting almost full. So if you want to go, I would highly encourage you to sign up now and don't wait to sign up for convention. It's in Las Vegas this year, and it was last year as well. And it's a big, huge arena. It's an amazing time. You learn a lot of amazing things. So I highly encourage everybody to attend that. And then also another great thing under the tools section, if you go to shareables, this has some awesome things. You can share like our product catalog. You can share any kind of graphics that Plexus has put on here. So you can go to like products. Say you wanted to post something about the triplex. You can click on the Plexus triplex and you can share things about, hold on, what happened here? Let's see. This looks different. Sorry, y'all. So here, okay, so let's just pretend like we want to share this catalog. So you can click like share on Facebook. And when you click on that, you can put it in your wall. So you can put it on your timeline. You can send it in a private message. Y'all, I send this catalog to people on a daily basis via private message. And if they've been interested in the products before, I have them look through the catalog and have them look at the different products that we have to offer. This is a great tool and resource for you to be able to share with people. Y'all, when you join, you don't need to know everything to start sharing. It's very simple. All you just have to share is what you're excited about, what the products are going to do for you. And I'm going to show you really quickly in just a moment about how to post on Facebook as well. So those are just some amazing tools. Make sure you guys go through this back office and look through this. I'm not going to bore y'all to death with the rest of it. And if y'all have more questions, please feel free to ask us. But that's just a little bit about the back office. Kate, is there anything that you want to add to about the back office before I move on?
No, you covered just about everything. Just, really take a look at that shareables tab because there's tons of information about different products. Even the clinical trials for the triplex are listed there. Videos on Block, just little short videos on Block. I think there's a short video on Edge. And just some great tools that you can use to start sharing your business right away.
Yes, awesome, absolutely. And there's videos too, y'all hear like she was talking about. All right, so let me just show y'all really quickly. So what I usually recommend, and I'm going to use somebody that just joined my team as an example. So if I'm calling you out, I'm sorry, but I'm going to use Monique. She just joined my team just last week or the week before, a couple weeks ago, and her first Facebook post was, let's see if I can get to it with all these cute baby pictures. Is this it? Let's see. No, hold on. So it's very simple, and what I usually recommend is, just sharing something as simple as this. On my way to better gut health, more energy, and shredding this baby weight. Plexus journey starts today. Who's coming with me? And just a selfie of her with her products. Y'all, it's that easy. You don't have to know everything about the products. And what I usually recommend is I just say, I'm so excited to start these natural plant-based products that my friend Stephanie's told me about. She's had experienced great energy, better gut health, and just overall health and wellness. Who wants to join me on this journey? Something that simple, you guys. And you can tag your upline in the post. And what I've started doing with my team members is whenever you have people comment on your status, what I recommend is you tell them, hey, I'm going to start a chat with my good friend Stephanie. She's been taking the products for a little bit over 2 years, and she's had amazing results. So I'm going to start a three-way message with us so she can help answer any questions that you have. So therefore, it's helping that person out to where they don't have to know everything. You guys, you're not going to know everything about the products. You're not going to have this amazing testimony right away. Our products are geared towards gut health and getting you healthy from the inside, and that takes time. So you don't have to have an amazing testimony. You don't have to know everything about the products to start posting, but I would really encourage you guys all to start posting on Facebook right away. And if you ever see something that, like, say, for example, that I posted, like this, and you were like, oh, I really want to use this for myself, never, ever, never, ever hit this share button. Don't do that, y'all. It makes it super generic and totally salesy, and people are going to scroll right past it. If you see something you want to share, please don't comment in the section, can I share this? Absolutely. If you see us post something, you can share it. But what you're going to do is you're actually going to highlight the text. So you're going to highlight the whole text and copy and paste it as your own and use your own graphic. And I mean, you can use somebody else's graphics sometimes too, but what I recommend is making it personal. People want to see your personal journey. So even if it's just Plexus has helped you with more energy, Plexus is helping you sleep better, you know, that's all you have to say. And all you have to say is, I'm so thankful for my Plexus energy to get me through this day. Or I'm so thankful, take a picture with your pink drink, that this awesome natural plant-based product is helping me have sustained blood sugars throughout the day, which in turn helps me with my energy. I mean, something so easy like that. But you also want to make sure you're posting personal stuff as well. You don't want to just post Plexus posts, because then it will become a marketing Facebook page. You really want to make sure that you have personal posts of your family and your kids. Like I put, you know, a Bible verse there on Sunday. My kids worshiping on Sunday. So, if, you know, you really want to do interactive posts. And I actually posted today, you guys, and I just asked, okay, friends, trying to book my flight to Las Vegas for a convention. When is the best time to book and which airline? Any tips? Tickets are $600 or more right now. Help. Y'all, I got like 50 something comments on this post. So, you know, you want to post interactive stuff too. You want to make sure that your page isn't just all salesy. You want to make sure you post very personal stuff for yourself. And that's just a little about that. Never hit that share button either, you guys. And what you really want to try to do on Facebook is you want to try to post at least one personal post a day, at least one Plexus post a day, and then at least like an interactive. Try to post something interactive, like what's a good Netflix show, or, you know, the flight tickets, or a good recipe, or something that has to do with health and wellness. But you want to try to post on your page at least 3 times a day, because Facebook works to where if you're not posting that much or people aren't liking and commenting, they're not going to see your post. So you want to try to keep your Facebook page interactive. Y'all, I can tell y'all that I have grown probably 85% of my business on social media. No, you don't have to do it that way, but that's the easiest way to get it out there. And y'all, I have, you know, 3,000 friends now, but I can promise you before I started Plexus, I didn't see how many friends I had, but I probably had less than 500 friends. So it's not about how many people you know, it's about the people that you're sharing it with and how many people they are going to know. So you really want to make sure that you're interacting, you're liking and commenting on your friends' stuff, and you're still interacting with your non-Plexus audience, because that's super, super important. Okay, and I already talked about the first Plexus post in the 3-way chat. I showed y'all the resources. So the next thing I really want to talk about is going silver. So let me stop this really quick. Okay, so going silver with Plexus, y'all, this is something that I did every single month, and it was my biggest goal, is adding 3 new ambassadors every single month. So to go silver with Plexus, all you have to do is find 3 people to join this journey with you. So like your mom, your sister, your best friend, your neighbor, somebody that you're super close to, and say, girl, I would love for you to do this with me. I would love, you know, to do this journey together and take these products together. Like, I would love for you to join me, and why not get the wholesale discount? And y'all, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So, I mean, what other company stands behind their products so much that we have a 60-day money-back guarantee? So reach out to your close friends and family members. That's kind of how I started. I actually started talking, when I started noticing results, like, I felt energy pretty quickly. And I knew that, you know, these products could benefit people just by doing my own research on the ingredients in the products. And so I just started telling my close friends and family members. And honestly, sometimes I didn't even have to tell people, because they were like, something's different about you. So if you're taking your products every single day, like we talked about, you have to be consistent. Drink half your body weight in ounces of water. Y'all, if you don't drink water, you will not be successful with these products. And I'm not trying to be negative or mean, but if you are not drinking your water, you will not see results. So drink your water, y'all. I mean, water is key to success with our products. So you have to do that. And y'all, this is not a quick fix. So you can't expect to take these products and go out and eat fast food still every single day and not change anything in your lifestyle. Plexus should help give you the tools to want to eat healthier and to want to exercise and to have more energy to get through the day. Y'all, I was that mom falling asleep on the couch because when my kids were up playing because I had no energy. I mean, I just felt like I could not stay awake for longer than 2 hours at a time, it seemed like. So these products can help you. You really have to work with the product. So just always remember that. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to show y'all. I didn't know if Kate was going to go through this, but let me show y'all one more thing really quick. So on the team page, everybody should be on the Team Plexus Emerald Coast page. That is a page that Kate and I started when we first kind of started growing our businesses. So if you go to the files section on the team page, y'all, there is amazing information on these file sections. You need to scroll through these and look at them. If your sponsor didn't send you on how to take the products, you definitely want to look through this. It is so important to make sure you send everybody that signs up as a customer and an ambassador how to take the products. You have to know how to take the products successfully in order to be successful with the products or the business, because we are products of the products. That's all we're doing, y'all. It's like going to your favorite restaurant and you're like, oh my gosh, the food and service was amazing there. You start telling people the restaurant's not going to pay you, but Plexus does. So how amazing is that? So you kind of have to fall in love with the products in order to share them, in my opinion. But these are great files, y'all. Make sure you go through here. You look through all these things. There's some meal prep ideas. Everything and anything that you could ever think of are in these file sections. And when you add team members, y'all, the team pages are not for customers. They're just for ambassadors only. So when people join your team as an ambassador, you're going to add them to the team page. And we kind of like to make cute little welcome graphics. So, just to kind of welcome them to our team and our family. And it's just kind of a welcoming thing that we like to do. So y'all really make sure that you engage on the team pages and that you look through those file sections, because the file sections are really going to help you with all of that. And I think...
Did you talk about searching on Facebook?
Oh, no, let me show y'all that too. See, I knew I was going to forget something. Okay, so if you're looking for something on Facebook, most of the time you can find it. Like if you're like, I need to find something on fibromyalgia and Plexus, or diabetes and Plexus, or energy and Plexus. Y'all, this is where I get most of my posts, and I'm just telling y'all upright. But I think today I typed in exercise and Plexus on the search section, and all this stuff comes up. So say you loved this testimony and you wanted to share it. Sorry, guys. What you're going to do, remember, you're going to highlight it and copy and paste it and save the graphic and share it on your own, but don't hit the share button. I think I actually stole my post from today from looking at Plexus and exercise, but it might take me a minute to scroll. But y'all, just look at what's popped up for just this. You can find amazing testimonies here. You can find amazing ideas for different things to post on your own page. So please feel free to utilize your resources. Most of the time when you search for stuff on your own, you're going to find way more things than if you just ask the person that you signed up underneath. So definitely use that tool. And you can also, somebody asked me the other day about Hashimoto's and Plexus. And y'all just think we're smart and we know everything, but really we just know how to use our resources and we know how to look up stuff. Because I've never suffered from Hashimoto's, so I don't have a testimony on that, but I know tons of people that do. So here's an awesome post right here. She shared that clinical trial from Plexus. So y'all, that's all you have to do is type it in on the search section on Facebook. Super, super easy. And some people just, are sharing articles. Like this article has nothing to do with Plexus, but it talks about blood sugar imbalances and Hashimoto's. So, they just kind of shared that. So definitely utilize your resources to search for stuff. And you can also do that in the team pages, you guys. So if you go to the Team Plexus Emerald Coast page, you can actually search. Say you were looking for something for a new ambassador. You could type in new ambassador right there. And any post that has new ambassador on it, it's going to pop up right here. So it's just a great thing. See, here's some tips for signing up new ambassadors, that kind of stuff. So utilize the resources, you guys. They're there. It's up to you. Y'all, this is your business. Yes, you only paid $34.95 for your business, but we're not going to push you and hold your hand. We're not your boss. We're not your manager. We're not your I mean, we're here for you and we're your resource, but we're not going to, drag you along. If you want to do this, we will pour into you and we will take the time to teach y'all everything that you need. But this is your own business. So you do what you want with it. And we're here to help you. If you guys do want to work your business, we're so excited and passionate, obviously, about these products and this opportunity. And we're excited for you guys and what this is going to do for your families. So I think that's it. I'm going to listen, and if I forgot something else, I'll definitely chime in.
Okay, that's awesome, Stephanie. Thank you for sharing. One thing I do want to piggyback on, one of the last things she was talking about is, especially when you're searching for posts on Facebook, it's definitely a great way to get ideas of what to post, like Stephanie was saying when she searched for exercise and Plexus. But be very careful. There are strict rules set by the federal government, actually the FTC and the FDA, about what we can say and what we can't say about products. And this is really for any company that sells supplements. They don't like us to use medical terms. And so it's actually not compliant for us to post those on our social media. So if you are looking for a testimony for a specific medical diagnosis like Hashimoto's, and you find one on Facebook, just because it has been posted before doesn't make it compliant. That person may have either posted it a few years ago when we were able to post those kinds of things, or maybe they just aren't following the rules. So I like to send those testimonies in a private message. So if you have somebody that is interested in Plexus and you're asking them questions about their health needs and their goals, and what they would hope for out of the products, and they say, okay, well, I have thyroid issues, or I have diabetes, then you're going to say, okay, well, I know these products can help you, and this is all in a private message. You may go to Facebook or YouTube and do a search for Plexus and thyroid or Plexus and diabetes. And you can definitely save that post or copy it, or like Stephanie said, share it in a private message. But we cannot make any post on any social media that includes any kind of medical diagnosis. So you can't say migraine, you can't say anxiety, you can't say thyroid disease, you can't say diabetes. You can describe symptoms. Like I had, my husband always says, like for heartburn, that he had burning in his chest. That's not a medical diagnosis. Or for allergies, you could say, itchy, watery eyes and a runny nose. That's not a medical diagnosis, but you're talking about, most people are going to know that you're talking about seasonal allergies. So just be very careful about what you post. And just because you see it on Facebook doesn't mean that it's compliant, because we aren't able to use those terms, medical diagnosis terms. Okay, I'm going to share my screen as well. So hold on just a minute, let me find it.
Hey, and y'all, I just shared if y'all can just highlight that link I just shared and save it to your computer and watch it later on. That's a video, just talks a little bit more about compliance. So please make sure y'all watch that video.
Yes. Is that the one from the Plexus corporate, the lawyer?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a great video. So I didn't introduce myself. If you don't know, my name is Kate Owen, and I'm a Sapphire ambassador. And I started on this journey close to 3.5 years ago. I wanted just the best prices on the product, so I signed up as an ambassador right away. But I told my friend Jen that I never, ever, ever wanted to sell it. And so 6 months later, I love the product so much. I've got, I feel better than I ever have. Just had great results with the products. I was like, why am I not sharing these with people? So my only regret, I will tell you, in this journey is that I did not start sharing sooner. So don't wait to have your own testimony. You can share your excitement. You can share other people's stories. You can say, I'm excited to try these amazing health and wellness products. I've watched my friend Kate gain more energy and better sleep and financial freedom. And my friend Stephanie has been able to go part-time with her job. I'm excited to see what, this opportunity is going to do for me. So you can share other people's stories while you build your own. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Hold on just a minute. Okay, do y'all see, Stephanie, do you see the rank up roadmap? No? Hold on. Sorry, y'all.
I saw your Facebook.
Okay. Shoot, let's see. If this doesn't work, I'll just have to talk about it. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to kind of breeze through this just for the sake of time. This is actually in your back office under that, I believe it's the tools section, but these are going to be some key things to start developing and focusing on as you're growing your business. And all of this is going to be focused on building your vision and creating that vision so that you can reach the first rank of silver. Because all of these things are going to lay the groundwork to inspire you to keep your focus on what really matters and not kind of the ups and downs and the roller coaster that any business can provide. So we're going to talk about identifying your why, identifying your goals, building your belief, and creating your vision. And so let's start with identifying your why. Y'all, this is so important. This is your purpose. Your why is a statement of why you are doing this. And it's critical to your success. It keeps you focused, and it keeps you focused on the right activities that are going to grow your business. Like it says at the bottom, think of it as the emotional fuel to propel you onward as your journey moves forward, because you're going to have highs and lows in this business. You're going to get customers, and then you're on this high, and then all of a sudden somebody is going to quit because products just didn't work for them. Well, it's probably because they were doing something wrong or not taking them consistently. But it's like, I lost a customer. And then you may have somebody that say, well, I didn't like the taste of the pink drink. And, you're on this high, and then all of a sudden you're kind of feeling like, oh, nobody likes it. But you have to keep focused on your why, because there are going to be ups and downs in this business. And this is going to help you focus on why you're doing this and focus on the destination. So how do you identify your why? So think about the reasons why you joined Plexus. So maybe it was for better health, or for financial freedom, to pay off debt, personal development, to gain friendships. Whatever reason that is, you have to dig deep and be really specific about the root of it and find that motivation. So ask yourself, what would that mean? So you can't just say, or what would that feel like? You have to get to the emotion of it. So here's an example of someone that may say, I want to be able to help with family expenses. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's a great why, but you kind of have to, again, dig deeper and then share that more emotional part with people so that they really know why you're doing this. So what does that mean? I mean, would that mean that you could, help pay with a mortgage or home repairs? You could put a new roof on your house. And so what would that mean? That your kids were more safe and they were more secure, and they were, they had a secure roof over their head, and that gives you peace of mind. So that's just an example of what they mean, or what your upline may mean when they say dig deep into your why, because people don't care what you're doing. They want to know why you're doing it. And so you really need to get to the emotion of that. And I definitely recommend that you do that and you write it down and send it to your upline. And that's always what you're going to want to go back to when things get, tough, or you have a bad day, is again, why you're doing this. But I also really recommend sharing that on your social media. The best way is to make a video. And I know that really scares a lot of people, and I was super uncomfortable with doing it myself. But your friends and your family are going to really see that emotion. And again, the root cause of why you're doing this, and they're going to support you. So really think about that why, write it down, and share it with everyone. Next up is identifying your goals. Y'all, this is so important. Once you've drilled down on your why, how are you going to get there? How are you going to reach that? So you have to get to your goals, and the goals aren't the end results, but it's a milestone. Your goals are going to change. And so this is something else that you need to write down. Where do you want to be? When do you want to be there? And how are you going to get there? And your goals need to be, use this example, SMART goals. They need to be specific, they need to be measurable, they need to be action oriented, they need to be realistic, and they need to be time specific. And so let's just start with specific. Use specific terms. You don't want to just say, well, I want to grow my business. Okay. What do you want to do? Do you want to, I will speak with 3 people per day about these Plexus products and opportunity. That's going to help grow your business. Talking to people about it. Your goals need to be measurable. How many people do you need to talk to a day? How much do you need to do? How many, what does your IPAs look like? And IPAs, excuse me, are income producing activities. And those are the things you need to be doing every day to achieve these goals. They need to be action oriented. So what do your IPAs look like? Are you going to message 3 people a day? Are you going to pick up the phone and call them? Are you going to post on Facebook every day? What does that look like? How are you going to get there? What are those action steps? Next up, they need to be realistic. So even though it would be awesome, you can't say, I'm going to be Emerald by, by May. I mean, that's just probably not going to happen. I think the quickest time anybody's gone Emerald is 4 months, and only one person has done it that fast. It was just crazy. So they need to be attainable. They need to be realistic. If you aren't silver yet, then say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go silver this month. That's a very realistic, attainable goal. And so talk to your upline about these goals and make sure that they are specific, they're measurable, they're action oriented, and they're realistic. And then also make sure they're time specific. So you definitely should give yourself a deadline. It should be a realistic deadline. And then also maybe do different sets of goals. So like, what do you want to get done for today? What do you want to get done this week? What do you want to get done this month? And then where do you want to be at the end of the year? So if the end of the year, I want to be a Ruby ambassador. Well, that's great, but you have to break it down in these SMART goals about how you're going to get there. So goals are super, super important, and you definitely have to reevaluate them often. Okay, this building belief is probably by far my favorite subject in this presentation. Y'all, it is crucial that you build your belief in the industry, in the company and its products, and in yourself. It has been said that there's a great quote here from Tamara Holloway that belief doesn't come from success, but success comes from belief. And you aren't going to start out right away with all of this belief. I mean, maybe you're new to network marketing. I mean, I totally held network marketing at an arm's length. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. I had to build my belief that this was a business model that I wanted to be a part of. I had built my belief in the products over those 6 months. I knew that they worked, but for me, I needed to build that belief in network marketing. So you have to build your belief in the industry. Take time to research this industry. One book that is great for that is The Flip-Flop CEO. It is a super easy read, and it's just great information about why this business model is the best business model. And I'm going to go through a little bit about that here. But it sells directly to the consumer, and I'm going to fly through these because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But network marketing sells directly to the consumer, so it harnesses the power of you and doesn't rely on celebrities and expensive advertising. It's friends and family that you're going to be buying the products from. You get to build your business your way. Do you want to work for 15 minutes a day? Do you want to do this part-time and just maybe make a few $100 extra a month? Or do you want to go all in and make a full-time income? You choose the people you work with. You choose the hours you work. Then you have to, network marketing gives you the opportunity for extra income and time freedom. You're building residual income so that you're not trading time for money. You're doing the work and then you're getting paid on it month after month. And so you're not always trading, like I said, you're not trading time for money. So it's not punching an extra hour on the clock, or you have to leave your family to earn that extra money. It's a ready to go business. You paid that $34.95 and it is turnkey. you have the products, you have the distribution facility, you have the marketing, you have the customer service. It is a business for $34.95 that is completely turnkey and ready to go. How amazing is that? And then you have access to shared services, which I kind of covered in that last. But again, customer service, product marketing, compliance guidelines, education. And these are just some reasons why I hope you know why Plexus has it all. We have consumable products that people need. I mean, that's the thing that I like to tell people is you should be sharing with everybody. Don't put anybody in a bubble or prejudge what people may or may not need. Every single person walking around on earth could use at least one of our products, whether they're healthy and fit, or whether they have health issues, or whether they need to lose weight. But our products are on trend, and they have with health and wellness and many of the dietary needs of people today. This industry offers financial stability, and our compensation plan, we don't have time to get into it tonight, but our compensation plan is superior to any other network marketing company out there, I promise you. Plexus offers so many exciting incentives. We just recently had a planner incentive. In January, many of us won Garmin watches. They're always incentivizing us to earn trips and participate in contests and so many other perks. One of the best ways that you can start building your belief in products is by looking at the success stories of others. And I love our Diamond documentaries. So if you go to the Plexus Worldwide YouTube channel and look up the Diamond documentaries and watch these stories of real people, just like you and me, they're moms, they work full time. Maybe they're in, the wife of the pastor of their church, or maybe they're a school teacher. These stories are so inspiring and uplifting, and it just shows you that anybody can be successful in Plexus if you build your belief and if you consistently work hard. And those testimonies are on YouTube and social media. And even like Stephanie was saying, by searching on Facebook, just reading those testimonials about how our products are helping people, how they're changing lives, that is going to build your belief in the products. And also, you'd have to build your belief in yourself. And so take, 30 minutes a day, read 10 pages of something that is going to build your confidence and your power and your knowledge. And so, maybe that is, a John Maxwell book, or any type of personal growth and development book, or even just, building belief in yourself by listening to Plexus training. That is just going to give you the tools in your toolbox to make it easier to share the products and the business opportunity with others, because you're continually investing in yourself, and therefore you're investing in your business. It's so huge. We're all scared. We're all scared to put ourselves out there. But if you're afraid, just do it afraid. Do it with fear. Because I promise you, stepping out of your comfort zone is going to be worth it in the end, with the lives that you're going to be able to change with our products and our business opportunity. And then stay in contact with your upline, because they're going to have lots of recommendations and tools and things that you can do to build your belief and build your confidence. So say, hey, message your upline and say, I'm really not sure about how the compensation plan works, or why Plexus is a better business opportunity than others. And let them offer suggestions and YouTube trainings and things like that you can watch or read to build that belief. And all of this, like I said, is going to create your vision. And one of the things that you can do, this is a super fun exercise, but it's going to help, again, kind of like visualize that why. And so I do a dream board, and you can cut things out of a magazine, or you can do it on an app on your phone, like with Pic Collage, and you can just download images from the internet. So what does that look like for you? Is it to quit your job and be able to, take vacations and sit on the beach? Is it to pay off debt? Is it to travel? Is it to give back to your favorite mission project? Put that out there. again, print it out, do it the old fashioned way with magazine pictures, and put it up on your refrigerator, put it up on your bathroom wall, so that it's constantly in front of you. I know people that save it to their phone so that they can look at it, but that you're seeing that, and your vision and your why is constantly in front of you. So that is all I had. I'm going to stop the share and see if there were any questions in the chat.
And you guys too, I just wanted to say that I did post on the team page that PowerPoint that Kate just did. I posted on the Team Plexus Emerald Coast page. So if you guys want to go back through that, I know that's a lot of information in a short amount of time, but it's super important for y'all to go through all that and have a notebook paper and write it all down, because if you just have it here, it probably won't sink in, and you won't actually do it. But if you write it down and you have it here, then you're actually going to you're more likely to actually do it. And I mean, all I really want to just piggyback on that is, y'all, like Kate and I both said, we never joined this for a business. So even if y'all are on here tonight and you're not interested in the business, I really just challenge you to fall in love with these products, because these products are amazing and they will change your life in so many different ways. And honestly, we would be selfish not to tell people about these products. So even if the business was not something you're interested in, I was not interested in the business, but I will tell y'all that I'm so thankful today that I'm able to stay home with my kids and I'm able to be home with my family. That's really the most important thing, and that I'm able to do life with my friends and people that I love, go on free trips, go to Hawaii every single year. I mean, heck, the perks are amazing. It's just something that I would be doing anyways, but not be getting paid to do it. So that's kind of just something I wanted to piggyback on that.
Yeah, the other thing I would say is, like I said, my biggest regret was not starting sooner. And so, like I said earlier, don't wait until you have this big, amazing story. You can share other people's stories and other people's successes, but also share the little victories. Even if you just wake up on day 3 and you have more energy, post about that. I mean, people need energy. Everybody we know is tired. Everybody that's not on Plexus. I had an amazing night's sleep. Thank you, Plexus. Any little victory. So you may not have, you may not have, have every health testimony that you want, but you're working towards that. And so share those baby steps along the way. The same thing with the business opportunity. Maybe, in your first or second month, you made enough money to pay for your child's gymnastics lesson that month. Share that. Share those little victories. It may not be that you're an Emerald ambassador, not yet, but if you're just share those little victories along the way, because those are things that people connect with, and it's going to resonate with them. So I guess that's all we have. Stephanie, you got anything else?
I think that's it. If you guys have questions, which I'm sure you will, you might not have them right now, but if you guys have more questions, please, please, please write them down and get with your sponsor, or you're more than welcome to send us, but we always usually try to recommend you talk to your sponsor first, because if it's a question that you have, they might have the question or they might know the answer for you. So it's so important to just stay in close contact with your sponsor that you joined underneath, so that you can continually talk about your success with the products and all that kind of good stuff. So y'all are going to do amazing. We're so excited. 2017 is going to be an awesome year, and we're so excited to see everybody's businesses grow. Bye, you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great night.